Okay. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. So this is the 4th of February 2025. I was trying to navigate these markets. So this is what really happened today. According to our 1 p.m., 1 a.m. model, today we didn't have a setup. I was not okay the whole day, and I was wondering what really happened. So I went to the charts and I started to investigate. It's interesting what I found out. Uh, this is what we call time-based liquidity, time-based SMT, and it's interesting what I found out. It's what we're going to learn today. It's very interesting. So sometimes your model will not give you a setup every day, but then you have to investigate reasons why you don't have a setup. Just like today, we did not get any 1 a.m. model, 5 a.m. model, or 9 a.m. model, but we would still get a setup. Let me begin anyway. So based on CRT, since we are CRT traders, this week we have bullish price action. Why do you think we have a on a monthly basis? This is what really happened last month. So on a monthly basis, we have a fair value gap right here. This is Euro USD. It's our main pair. We had a fair value gap. We took all this sell side liquidity, and we closed within. So this indicated that next week we are going to start looking for buys, and our target is CRT. This is the first target, and then this last target until when we hit this fair value gap. So this week we are bullish. That is the first thing that I had in mind. But then when it came to the closing of the week and opening, because of whatever is happening around the world, so much news and fundamentals are driving the markets crazy. So we had to open and drop. So when you're bullish, according to ICT 2022 mentorship, you're supposed to buy on Monday, buy on Tuesday, Wednesday is risky, Thursday, and then you take profits on Friday. So that is what really happened. So for now, monthly we know that this is our target, right? Sorry, monthly. 1 week. This is our target according to the monthly, because we have monthly. This is our target right here. This is our first target. Then we can target this one. So for this week, this is my bias. Depends on how we can force. And I told you we do not predict, because according to our model, we just react, because we can do counter trades even when we are bullish. But when you're bullish, high probability the trades will work out. When you go to the weekly, this was last week. We closed bearish. This was the closing of the month. So remember that when the month closes, it has to form a week. So this kind of formed the week for that month. When you go to the daily, this is where things started to go really weird. So it is so interesting how we missed today's trade, and we could have actually gotten onto this trade. On a daily basis, what happened is that on Monday we opened, and then we immediately dropped. And this was our opening price right here on Monday. Like if you do like this. So what ICT tells us is that when you're bullish, you buy on Monday, buy on Tuesday, and Wednesday it's risky, but you can still do that. So when we dropped like this, immediately when we opened on Monday, we just started to rise up. Whenever you see such a candle, this candle right here, with this momentum, if you ever see such a candle, you kill whatever bias, even if you're bearish. So when I saw this candle, I knew that we are now bullish. You look at this candle, it's the same thing. When you see this candle with this momentum, you just know that the next candle we are going to be buying. Okay, if you can go back test and see, when you see this huge bearish candle, this is on a daily time frame. then you just know that if there's no key level around, you're supposed to be going for sales. So what really happened today? Going down into today's trades. Let's go on the 4-hour. Because we trade and our model is based on what? CRT. We are trading 1 a.m. candle. So what really happened today? And now this is what I've discovered. When you are trading these concepts, you have to watch DXY. You have to watch GBP USD if you're looking for a trade. So when you watch this, then you're supposed to come up with one which has an A plus setup. So what happens is that this is our 9 p.m. candle. You mark it the high and the low. This is when we're going to a trade. We mark our 9 p.m. candle high and low. And then when it comes to GBP USD, you do the same thing, 9 p.m. candle high and low. And you do the same thing for DXY. The same candle. You mark the high and the low. So what really happened today, and you work, you do take so many trades and then you end up losing. You have crammed the pattern, but you have to add the logic to the pattern. Because I told you that when you see a huge candle, we had a huge candle of yesterday, which was like this. See, from here up to here. Why do you want to sell when you have a huge pattern like this? What happens when you see this and you go into a day looking for bullish price action? So I opened the charts and I was looking for buys, but where do you buy from? We have, according to MSNR, you see we have an H4 gap level right here. And when you're bullish, every time you have a bullish breakout, H4, you buy. So this is for Euro USD. But what happened on GBP USD? Here we didn't have a fair value gap on Euro USD, but we had a fair value gap on GBP USD. This is exactly what happened today. We had a fair value gap. So I told you now you have to have these two pairs in mind, and then you look for an A plus setup. So here on GBP USD we had a fair value gap. On Euro USD we did not have a fair value gap, but we had an H4 level. So we had an H4 level. If you are bullish, you can look for buys in H4 gap levels or in a fair value gap. Now what happened today is that DXY. Now this is DXY. What we call time-based SMT. If we marked our 9 p.m. candle high and low, according to SMT, let me first remove this gap level right here. I can show you something. According to our SMT rules, if Euro USD makes a low, GBP USD should make what? A high. Okay? What happens that Euro USD came and made a low at 9 p.m. Even this one candle made a low. Now, when market opened, DXY went and took out this candle's high, while we did not take out this candle's high on what? On Euro USD. When we took out this high, we reached a gap level. So you're adding like extra confluences to your trades, okay? You take out a high, you reach a key level. On the lower time frame, this is like an order block. You can call it a rejection wick or a gap level, but I like to use that closing price or an opening price. So this is like a rejection block, okay? When you see it has closed and reached a key level now, and this one fails to make that kind of what? This Euro USD failed to take out this candle's low, while DXY aggressively took out this high. Now that is when you're going to start saying that now there's a high chance that you're not going to get a low being taken out. The CRT low, the 9 p.m. candle is not going to be taken out. And first of all, you're also watching GBP USD. GBP USD reached a key level, which is a fair value gap. And Euro USD was not clear. DXY has given you SMT. So what happened? If you look at this type of SMT, it is time-based. So you would go to on the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, if we had to look at this is the candle. This is the 4-hour candle, the 5-minute time frame. When we go to the XY on the 5-minute time frame, you also label that candle. So most times we are looking for SMT with sessions, and we're not going to get the sessions SMT. Okay. Now today, if you were looking for sessional SMT, it would literally be hard for you to get a trade today. So when I opened my charts today, I was a little bit late. I think because I always go on the charts at 10 at this time here. Was this at 2 a.m.? That is when I opened my charts. But after today's incidents, I'm going to be opening my charts a little bit early. So what happened today is that if you're a person who uses SMT based on Asia session and London session, you're looking for SMT, this is what happened. So this is the ICT kill zone indicator. What you see is that Euro USD took out the Asia lows, and also when we added the indicator on what? On GBP US, on the DXY. So DXY, remember I told you that when Euro USD takes out sessions low, I expect the XY to also take out to go up when they move in the opposite direction. So Euro USD took out Asia lows. I expect the XY to take out what? The London what? The Asia highs, and it happened. So when you're only basing on this, you don't have any SMT. So like you literally don't know. You may think that okay, we don't really know what is happening and what's going on. So that's why you have to watch both sessions SMT, because sometimes you'll have this SMT and sometimes you will not have. Okay. When you have that in mind, I've drawn my candle, the 9 p.m. candles high and low. What happened is that this candle here opened right here, and then closed here. So this is its high, this is its low. What do we see here? This candle opened right here and then closed. We have been able to see that this is time-based SMT. The XY came and took out this 4-hour high. I expect Euro USD to take out this 4-hour low. Okay, because these pairs move in the opposite direction. I expect if this one is taking out the XY comes, it comes and takes out this high, 4-hour high. Okay, CRT high. This one I expect to take out the CRT, but this did not happen today. What happened is that whenever this happens, you wait for price to reach a key level on any pair. Here, when we failed to take out, we had already reached H4 gap level right here. This is H4 MSNR gap level. If you are a Malaysian trader, or you can call it. So according to ICT, we have swept sell side. This is all liquidity. Sell side has been swept. Now, you say that this we are based on only the 4-hour candle. We did not get SMT in the sessions, but we got time-based SMT. This 4-hour candle, Euro USD failed to take out the 4-hour low, and the XY took out the 4-hour. This is the XY. It took out this 4-hour candle. It took out the high. Now, when this happens, you're 100% sure that you're not going to get the 1 a.m. model, because when London opens, it will just go up. And remember, the XY also reached a key level up here. And this happened before even London Q zone. If this happened before Q zone, we would have high chances that we would manipulate below and go up. So this is what really happened. Now, when you see this, and now you have GBPUSD is at a key level. You have the same things. This is the 4-hour high. If you're basing on the Asia session liquidity, even the XY took out Asia session liquidity, so you would not get a trade still. So you have to be aware of both session liquidity and time-based liquidity. Once now you have that in mind, you just wait for any change in state of delivery, or you wait for a market structure shift. So this is our CSD on Euro USD. It will be happening right here. And this trade, I was at the charts and I was literally here waiting. I was like, what is happening? Why have we gone beyond all this? So I was waiting, I wanted it to come at least take out the low because I was bullish. I did not want to sell even when we took out the high because it would be a low probability. But still, our model works either way. So basing on that, we now know that we are looking for a change in state of delivery and look for a trend. And we know that we have SMT. When you have SMT, you know that this flow is protected. You literally long on this what? CISD here right now. But this one would be, it wouldn't give you a good risk reward. So that's why I want you to watch GBP USD and Euro USD. Okay. And you would literally aim for these highs. If you went on the M15, it would give you a better trade. But a better trade was on GBP USD, as we are going to see. When we look at GBP USD, so here, immediately you saw this, you would enter here. Immediately you see this candle, like I told you, these candles act like magic. These are aggressive momentum candles. When you see this, you literally put your limit order here. And me, most times I put my stop loss below here. And then you target these highs. But when we go to GBP USD, it literally had a better setup. And what is confirming is time-based SMT. Now, if we go to GBP USD, let me just enlarge GBP USD so that we focus on GBP USD now. GBP USD has reached a key level. We have time-based SMT. We literally go down to the 15 minutes or 5 minutes, and we see what really happened. According to ICT, according to whatever, we have, let me go to the 5 minutes. So according to ICT, according to MSN, and according to, we literally know that we are bullish because we have SMT. This law is protected. If that law is protected, I'm not going to think twice next time this happens. I'll just look for an inversion and I will take this trade. So this is our inversion. See how this inversion got respected. I will take this trade for margin next time. Today I missed. Next time I will not miss. You see, this had a high risk reward ratio, and you would aim literally to take out, to go, since you know that it's a bullish day, bullish week. Why not hold this trade up to the highs? Even the trade is still continuing. If you could hold, and any retracement, according to ICT, if you watched ICT, if you are bullish, we've taken sell side liquidity right here. You can call it total sweep, you can call it liquidity sweep. When you take liquidity like this, you wait for a change in state of you wait for market structure shift. This is where our market structure shift is happening. The other one is for people who this is where our market structure shift is happening. Now, when you have a market structure shift, you just wait for price to retrace into the what? OTE. Okay? Or you look for an order block which is in this region. This is our market structure shift. If you go to M15, it would be much more clear. You would see that price would come back here, and then you would enter the trade. Or if not, you'll go to M15. M15 was so clear. M15, whenever you get a confirmation, you just hold your trade. But most times you'll be taken out at break even. That's why me, I like to scalp. So you would scalp up to these highs, knowing that you're waiting for any retracement, because we've had a market structure shift up here, any retracement into any fair value gap in the discount region. When you drop your fib from high to low, you take another trade again. And when price reaches here, you don't immediately enter, you wait for again another CSD. When this candle closes above here, you can take the second trade. And you're confident because you know it's a bullish week, it's a bullish day, and you can take these trades. So this is what really happened. Going over again is that we had time-based SMT. We did not have session-based SMT. So because of this, I was literally not okay, and I was like, how? Why didn't we have a trade today? How would we get involved? So I want you to be watching GBP USD and Euro USD and the XY if you want to frame a trade on these pairs. And then you look for a trade which gives you a high risk reward. Most times when Euro USD takes off, trust me, it will not come back. You see, each time we confirmed, like, we don't even retrace it, it just keeps going up. GBP USD may give you some good setups and it may move a little bit, but this pair, when it has taken off, it takes off immediately. So yes, most of us who are following session-based liquidity, we did not get a chance to take off to take the trade because majorly the pairs did the same thing. Each pair took out the Asia highs and Asia lows, but we had session-based liquidity. So that's one thing we need to add into our trading. Next time it happens, I am not going to miss this trade again. Just a recap, as we can see, let me remove all drawings so that you're able to see what really happened. So moving all drawings, you see this is Asia lows were taken out on Euro USD, even on DXY. Asia lows were taken out, even on GBP USD. So there's nothing you had to say that we are waiting for Asia lows or we are looking for SMT at the Asia lows. No. So everywhere the Asia lows were taken out. So this one doesn't give you a setup. And when you come to the charts and you find this, you investigate further and say, why has this happened? Then you start looking for your key level. Where is price coming from? Price is coming from down here. Where are we heading? Do we have a chance to participate? Any retracement you enter. So that is what happened. We did not have time-based. We had time-based SMT. We did not have session-based SMT. On the 4-hour candle that we are trading is what we monitor. So I think that's it. For any questions, you can leave in the comments. And yeah, this is the second day of this week. No trades. And even Monday, no trades. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So next time I'm going to go be at the charts a little bit early because this trade activated literally before the Q zone. Most times I want to enter my trades when we're in the Q zone. So I wake up and do my analysis around this time. At this time, I need to come at the charts immediately before 2 a.m. I think I need to be at the close of Asia session. I need to now be at the chart and start watching price. And by 3 a.m., if I'm not in the trade, I don't enter. Those are the rules I'm coming up with. If by 3 a.m. London time you're not in the trade, you don't look for another trade. You wait for the second. You wait for the second, either 5 a.m. or 1 a.m. I think that's it. That is how we missed today. Now next time we shall not miss. We shall enter at the inversion of this fair value gap. If you have SMT, time-based SMT, inversion of this fair value gap, you enter and hold, and you have a bullish week according to that. This is a bullish month according to the CRT. So that's it, guys. Have a good night.